Hello, my name is Thomas Norton, and I work in the Educational Technology Department at BJU Press. Today I'm going to show you a tool called Pear Deck Flashcard Factory. What this is it's an activity that allows you and your students to work together to make flashcards to review concepts. So you'll find this by going to peardeck.com and creating an account. You can do this for free and logging in. You will need to create an account with a Gmail in order to use Flashcard Factory. So that is a requirement for you and for your students to be able to use this. And then once you get logged in, you'll click down here on where it says Flashcard Factory. And it's going to ask you for a term list. So you can put in the term and definition for all of yours, or if you would like to have your students put in the definition, you can insert just the term and leave the definition blank. I'm going to click import up here. This is just a quick way to put in your options or your vocabulary list and click import. That will give me all of my lists here, my terms and their definitions. And once you have your list made, you just click Flashcard Factory and you'll invite your students to play. So your students will go to joinpd.com and type in this code down here in order to join your room. And what it's going to do is it's going to split your students up into groups of 2, and it will give them 2 options. It'll give them a word, one of your terms, and it will have them first draw a picture of that term, and then the other student in that group will write an example for that term. So one will be writing drawing the picture, one will be writing the example, and then once they're done, they'll turn that in and they will get another term and it will flip-flop who has what job. So on the next term, the second student will be drawing the picture while the first student writes an example for that term. Once your students are done, and we'll go in and see what this looks like. Once your students are done, you can go to, it's not going to show it to me here, but there's a button that'll be down here on the right side called Quality Control. And when you click into that, it will look like this. So now I have some flashcards that my students have made. This is a flashcard for the term glacier. And I have on the left side the picture that my students made. And on the right side, the example, or in this case, it's just a little sentence about how this term relates to the chapter that we're studying. You have the opportunity now, and when your class does it, you'll have multiple different flashcards for the term glacier and multiple different flashcards for our next term, which is fjord down here. And you can go through at this point and approve or remove flashcards. So if I say this is good, I'll click the check mark and that will go into the final set. And then say I want to take and not approve the second one, I can click X and that will take it out of our final set. Once you're done, you will have a set of flashcards that your students have worked on. Of course, it'll have the term and definition that you gave, and then we'll also have their examples, so their pictures and examples for them to study. So there's 2 different things you can do with that. You can click Print Set, and that will give me my flashcards here. So glacier, here's the image that my students made, and the example that they listed, as well as the definition. For if you have any terms that you didn't approve any flashcards for, it will just give the term and the definition, give your students a place to draw in an example, a picture, and write in an example. The final thing you can do if you are like using GimKit with your students, you can export this kit to GimKit Live, and you can use these flashcards as a review in that way. So that is Flashcard Factory. I hope you can find great ways to use it in your classroom. Hope that you can use it to draw in and engage your students as you study these vocabulary lists. Hope you have a great day.